I think our company's done a fantastic job, because if you're into that fitness and vitality, this is definitely a product that you want in your body every day, just as you're taking care of overall wellness. So just so that you guys know, because a lot of people are asking me, I'm not really a tea drinker. I don't like tea. You know, this is not about drinking tea, right? This is not what this is. This is free from caffeine. It contains 0 carbs, 0 fats, and 0 cholesterol. This is about that medicinal cup of herbal infusion that if you take it in your morning, and eventually you can take it in the evening too, you can have 2 doses a day. It says, this is like lifelong, you know, maintain this vital life that you love. So prepared by steeping vibrant indigo flowers of the plant in boiling water, blue tea bestows umpteen wellness incentives for a fit body and a sound mind. And so this is key, guys. It's not just about the body, or the physical fitness of the body. This is about every aspect of the body. And so right from the get-go, I'm just going to talk about the blue tea component, but I want you to know that that's not all we have here. So when people come to you and say, oh, I can buy blue tea on the internet, on Amazon, okay, this blue tea is taken to a whole nother level because of what the formulator has combined it with. So right now, I'm just talking about the blue butterfly pea tea. Okay, this is all I'm talking about. And then we'll switch into the other ingredients that our formulator has added to make our product a standout rock star that no other products have attained. So, so here we go. It contains potent antioxidants like polyphenols, tannins, catechins, as well as valuable phytonutrients. So these ingredients together display tremendous memory boosting, anti-hyperlipidemic. So that's fat lowering. We'll talk about that in a moment. Anti-hyperglycemic. So it's going to impact your blood sugar levels, and analgesic, pain relief. So now we're talking a whole spectrum of what this can do in your body. All right. So I know those are some big words. That's why I put the purple ones beside it. It's going to lower, it's going to give you better blood readings. All right. And your cholesterol levels. It's going to help your body with blood sugar levels. And it's also anti-inflammatory and going to help with pain. But one of the key things that we're marketing this with is actually weight loss. So when I went looking through the top, you know, why blue butterfly tea, and I was looking through the different, and I don't just go Google anything, like I'm going to medical journals and I'm going to more reputable sites that talk about what, you know, natural holistic approaches. One of the number one things about this is its use of weight loss. So that's why you're going to see people, you know, using this 5-day detox challenge of, you know, how much can you shed? All right. Because what it's going to help you do is get rid of some toxins and get rid of some, you know, stuff that's preventing you from effectively losing weight. And we're going to hear from some powerful testimonies at the end of this, how people have actually lost a tremendous amount of weight in just 1 week. And these people were all doing the Epic Kit or Keto. Right. So this is in addition to, so this is going to take our wellness system to the next level when you add this in. So it's an ideal drink for those who are on a weight loss diet because it actually purifies the gut of any food waste and impurities. So that's key. I don't know if how many people don't realize that when you choose those diet drinks or those alcoholic beverages, or maybe you're snacking on some damaged oils, like partially hydrogenated oils. I don't know if you know that, but they're toxic to your body. And when your body's fat stores those things in it, it can actually really be a barrier for you from effectively losing weight. So this tea on a daily basis is going to purify a lot of that stuff out of your body so that you can move on to the next level. And in addition to that, it regulates appetite by curbing untimely cravings for junk food. Right? So it is a great weight loss component. We'll hear about that at the end. Okay, so here we are going into our inner goddess. One of the things that it does is it really improves your skin health. So the flavonoids present help stimulate collagen production, and they help in develop that skin's elasticity. So the 2 main signs of aging in humans is age spots. So the more of that you have, and then the loss of elasticity, because when we, you know, as we age, we stop producing collagen and we start to get sagging skin. Those 2 things are what age us the most. And so this particular tea is going to help correct and slow down a lot of that damage. So drinking a cup of warm blue tea regularly eliminates undigested food particles from the system, clearing out the stomach, the liver, and the kidneys. And when you get the natural component of the body, we naturally want to detox every day. Our skin, our liver, our kidneys, those are our natural detoxing organs. So when you put this drink in, you help those organs of the body function better. So this cleanses the body internally, immensely brightens dull skin, removing dark spots and uneven skin tones. And even if you are not, at the age of, 50, where you could be having those dark spots show up, a lot of women who get pregnant have extreme dark, they have hyperpigmentation from the pregnancy hormones. So this is a fantastic drink actually for nursing moms and women who've had babies, because of how it helps not only milk production, but also helps with their skin. The other thing that it does is it stimulates hair growth. So the blue pea flower is excellent for your hair because it contains, well, whatever that is, a compound known to increase blood circulation in the head and therefore maintaining a healthy scalp. And it strengthens your hair follicles. So we already have a rock star lineup. Like, I'm somebody who's been growing my hair since I was grade 9. That means that I was 14 years old when I decided I was going to have long hair. It's still the same length. Okay. Until this year, until I added in Regenerate. And adding in Regenerate, I've probably gained 4 inches in hair length that I have never attained in my life. And so here we have another product that can add to this and give us healthier, shinier, longer, thicker hair. I love this one because with my situation of adrenal fatigue, hormone imbalances can severely impact your mood. We know this just as we age and women go through menopause, or in a life as all humans do go through immense stress. This tea is said to have stress busting effects that may also help reduce your symptoms of anxiety. So when I was reading this in depth in medical publications, this is not what I'm saying about our royal blue tea. This is what is being said about the blue butterfly tea. It refreshes the brain. It bolsters energy levels and stamina. It influences positive emotions, which to me is saying neurotransmitters, happy hormones, getting and flooding your brain. And it increases productivity. I mean, I honestly think that our workplace people should be, giving us a write-off for this, because it increases productivity in work. I also read that, you want to start your day with that and maybe have a break in your day with that, because you'll actually produce better outcomes at work. So a great stress buster, alleviating those symptoms of anxiety and stress. Now, this one's pretty exciting because our society in North America in particular, we are undernourished, but overweight. We have a large mass majority of our population that is consuming food that's high in calorie, but low in nutrition. And it's leading to really a pandemic level. I can't use that word, I know, but diabetic conditions. I know where I live, there's a certain demographic of people that are more predisposed than others. So, and this is type 2 diabetes that we're particularly talking about, but this is scientific. This is coming from medical journals. So ameliorate means to improve. Okay. So it's going to improve the problem with blood sugar. So sipping a cup of this, and I don't know why they say piping hot. I know in our situation, we don't want this to be piping hot because of all the things that are in our particular product. Hot water will actually destroy some of that. But what it's saying is that it works wonders in helping you avoid sudden spikes in blood sugar levels. So it facilitates smooth digestion, and it actually helps avoid those spikes. So the abundant reserves of phenolic acid and antioxidants in blue tea portray significant anti-hyperglycemic effects. So hyperglycemia for me, and I suffer from this, and by the way, Be Keto has been just amazing for me. I didn't understand how prevalent hypoglycemia was in my life. But when you suddenly drop your blood sugar, you starve your brain of energy. So you actually can't think as clearly as you normally do. And you need to get blood sugar back up at all costs because your brain is demanding it. And so you probably can't even control. You're just going to start reaching for this handful of carbs and this handful of carbs. You're going to shove it in your mouth and you're going to get there and the jitters are going to go away. You're going to calm and your hormones are going to balance a little bit. What that does though, is it shoots your blood sugar up and it actively puts you into fat storage mode. So living with oscillating blood sugar levels is not good for normal people, but it's really not good for diabetics. Okay. So what this tea can do as regular consumption is just improve insulin secretion and regulating glucose metabolism. And it can prevent excess absorption of sugars by the body cells. All of that is working to keep your blood sugar level and keep you in the fat burning zone. If that's too scientific for you, just remember that when you oscillate with blood sugar, spike and drop, you're actively storing fat, and losing weight's really difficult. So if you can just keep your blood sugar level, what's going to happen is you're going to burn fat better. So you can see how this could work well with something like Keto. I mean, Glyvia is also providing that for many of us in that drink as well, in the Keto drink. Butterfly pea flower tea is certainly an ideal, wholesome addition to any diabetic's diet. And someone like me who is hypoglycemic, it's a wonderful thing for blood sugar levels. Now, this one I thought would be hugely important because a lot of people ask us, are your products going to, I take cholesterol meds. So are your products going to hurt that? And, oh, I have a fatty liver, so now I have to cut your products. I would say the exact opposite to those health problems, particularly with this product right here. So the cardiac wellness piece, anti-hyperlipidemic constituents. What does that mean? It means that it's going to stop the piling on or the buildup of certain kinds of fats in the body, particularly within the blood, right? So it's going to decrease the wrong kind or the right kind of cholesterol, like the cholesterol things that you don't want. It's going to lower that. So how does that work? Well, you have heart, when you go to get your blood work done, their doctor's checking your triglycerides, your LDL, which is your low density lipoprotein, your very low density lipoprotein, and your high density lipoprotein. These are what constitute your blood work results. When you have high triglycerides and high LDL and high very low LDO, your doctors get concerned and they put you on cholesterol meds. And they will even start talking to you about the potential of fatty liver. So what we want people to do is have elevated high density lipoproteins. Okay, so where it says while raising good, high density lipoproteins, we want those up. And we want the other ones down so that we can have a healthy blood report. So what we're finding, or what the science is finding, is that this tea does that. Okay, so when you choose things like margarine, partially hydrogenated oils, damaged omega-6 oils, and by the way, omega-6 is in all your salad dressings. Okay, so when formulators and food producers change these, because like plant protein or plant fat wants to separate at room temperature. Okay, it has a solid and a liquid part and looks ugly and people don't like it. They want it to be pretty and be the same consistency. So to make it marketable, the formulators of these oils that you consume on a daily basis, they change the chemical makeup of these fats and they damage them. They actually become toxic to your body. And what they do is they raise your triglycerides, they raise your LDL, and they lower your HDL. And people are consuming these things every day on mass amounts, peanut butter, salad dressing. I mean, these oils are everywhere. Omega-6, we overconsume in North America. So don't be looking for additional omega-6 in your diet. Omega-3, omega-9, yes, but not omega-6. We overconsume it. It's everywhere in our diet, in all processed foods, in all the bakings and the breads, the crackers, the pizza shells, everything you eat has these things in it. So you need to start looking for ways to get rid of that, because that is toxic to your body. That's what's contributing to diabetes and heart disease and excessive fat and oxidation. All right. It's breaking down and aging you. You want to get rid of those bad things, but look at this powerful drink. Having this little cup of tea every morning or every evening is actually going to reverse that damage that you've done and give you better blood work. And this is from a medical publication about what this blue butterfly tea can do. Look at the bottom. This in turn averts the risk of many cardiac ailments, such as atherosclerosis, heart attacks, dangerous blood clots in the arteries and veins, hypertension, or high blood pressure. How many people in North America are on high blood pressure meds and cholesterol meds? All right. This is an incredible daily consumption that can just make you healthy and help you correct. You got to fix your diet. You got to walk. You got to take care of all the other components. But this is powerful, potent body healing stuff that every single person in North America can benefit from. Okay. Now, this here, remember we talk about stories, and I know when I'm sharing with you all these benefits, you're probably, your head's going, bing, oh, Johnny, he needs that. Oh, Susie, she needs that. You know, you're starting to make a list in your mind of who could benefit from this. Well, this one right here, this is me. So with adrenal fatigue, many people don't realize how complex and annoying that condition is. One of the things is it makes your eyeballs swell. They're dry, they're itchy, they're red, and they're swollen. So much so that when I was in my late 30s and early 40s, the optometrist prescribed bifocals to me. My eyes didn't need bifocals. I got these things on and I'm like, okay, what am I looking through? I cannot see. I was, you know, probably going to drive into something. It was so bad. So these $900 glasses got taken back. And I was like, what did you do? Why did you give me this? And they said, well, when we looked at your eyeball, it's actually swollen. And we thought maybe it was eye strain. And we also noticed that the blood vessels aren't going into the very inner area of the eye. Now, this is not one of those degenerative eye conditions. So they were like, we just didn't know what to do. So I go off and pay for immense blood work. And you know what? I had zero vitamin A in my body, extremely low vitamin D. I was diagnosed with adrenal fatigue. And one of the conditions of that is extremely painful eyes. And it can actually impact my vision. It makes it blurry and hazy. But it's not glaucoma. It's not one of these degenerative eye diseases. So what do? I decide to go fill my body with nutrition and start getting me healthy. And I didn't need the bifocals till, you know, my age now, which is 49. So this particular thing, when people tell you that their eyes hurt, when you look at a young person and their eyes are hurt and strained. So thanks to the storehouse of anti-inflammatory and analgesic or pain relieving traits in the blue tea, it delivers noteworthy merits for lowering discomfort, redness, swelling experienced in common eye infections. It stimulates the passage of blood that is imbued with essential nutrients towards the intricate capillaries of the optic cells and tissues. This is exactly what my body was missing. And I'm somebody who eats holistically and healthy, and my body could not absorb vitamin A. All right. So this tea would have been so beneficial to my eyesight at the time. It's still going to be, and I'm going to love drinking it. Preserves visual organelles and structures of retina, cornea, lens, healing indications of glaucoma and hazy vision, right? Talk to people who complain about their eyes. They're going to want this tea. All right. So that is just looking at the ingredients of what's, you know, in the, whoops, what did I just do? Of what's in the blue butterfly tea component, not our royal blue, but just blue butterfly tea in and of itself. Now, if we look at what our label says of what the formulator did to take the blue butterfly tea that people were lining the blocks to get, took it to the next level by adding these other ingredients into the formulation. So yes, check off blue butterfly pea flower. That's already been discussed. That's what the previous slides were all about. But he also added American persimmon, blessed thistle, senna, pawpaw, myrrh, ginger, and marshmallow. And so I'm just going to briefly go through this. I don't have slides for this, but I'm just going to talk about the highlights of it. So that persimmon, so it's extremely powerful in antioxidants. And you know from listening to other trainings that when you have damaged cells in your body, the cells get damaged from oxidation and free radicals. Free radicals are these components. They're not organisms, by the way, but they're just like this cell that's floating around in your body, and it damages your healthy cells. Okay, it gets put there by food choices and chemicals and preservatives and whatnot. When free radicals are introduced to your body does not know how to get rid of them. They are like a bloodsucker. They are like a leech. They attach onto a healthy cell. They slow it down and age it. They don't outright kill it, which might be better so that new cell could form. They just slow it down, make it sluggish, and age you, whether it's your skin or your joints or, you know, whatever component of your body it attaches to. That free radical, You know why it sucks onto that cell? Because it needs an electron. It doesn't have one. So it jumps onto the healthy one and steals from the healthy cell. The only way you can get rid of a free radical is by loading your body up with antioxidants, because antioxidants provide the missing electrons that those free radicals need. So what it does is it neutralizes that and it turns the switch off. That free radical switch goes blip and it dies. And then when you detox with this tea, because you need help to get rid of them, you drink 16 cups of water, you drink a tea like this, and you flush that out of your body. Okay, so that's the science process. This is why you need antioxidants, and American Persimmon is that particular component. Now, what does it, because antioxidants do different things. There are so many antioxidants out there. So they are linked to lower rates of heart disease, this one in particular. Age-related mental decline. This tea, blue butterfly tea, and our tea in particular, will come up very highly recommended for the aging brain, right? So mental decline, that's a way of talking about dementia. When you start presenting with the symptoms of those brain diseases, all right, eventually they're going to overtake you. I understand that because I've had that happen in my family, but this kind of thing is what you want to drink now to prevent that later or hold that off. Okay, so it's really important for the health of your brain. And this one in particular has actually seen significant repair for people who have been affected by lung cancer. All right, let's talk about blessed thistle. If you're a nursing mom, this is what's given to nursing moms in many cultures to increase the production of breast milk. So I know that a lot of people get really nervous and they're like, oh, breastfeeding mom, don't take our products, go to your pharmacist. We have to say that because we have to be correct, or because we're not doctors and we can't prescribe. But a lot of moms do a lot of research and they get on these wellness products. They aren't stressed, they sleep better, they're better nourished, and all of a sudden their milk production goes up. I would have loved that when I was nursing 4 babies and working and running after kids. I mean, I think I was nursing and hauling a hockey bag and a car seat and a stroller. And I probably walked around half naked most of that time of my life, because how was I going to survive? I was done. I'm sure that I wasn't producing milk like I needed to, and it probably wasn't of the best quality. When I see, I've had moms actually express milk pre taking these supplements and post. And the quality of the milk looks fantastic. So, I mean, just saying, I'm not prescribing, I'm just saying. But this also can help with your digestion. Blessed thistle can actually stimulate the digestive juices in the stomach to break down fats. So it assists with the digestive process, and it assists with immunity, by the way. So it can be used to help treat colds, coughs. They talk about cancer. I know we have to be careful of that. Bacterial infections. It can actually help increase urine output and help decrease diarrhea. So there's lots of things it can do for the digestive tract. Now there's senna in here, and senna helps with IBS. It stimulates the muscles along your digestive processes so that you can eliminate food better, right? That's all it's doing. It will not prevent the absorption of food. So people who go and get a ton of laxatives, trying to eliminate foods, they're losing weight. No, that doesn't work that way. This is a safe daily dose, and it just helps with the passage of compacted food matter and, stuff that the waste you have to move along. Now, pawpaw is from the papaya, and this one is really interesting. And I think this is probably why we have the product Be Slim, or parts of it. But papaya reduces oxidative stress in older adults and in people who are pre-diabetic, have mild hypothyroidism, and liver disease. So when you talk about fatty liver, right? So it's going to lower the accumulation of lipids or fatty particles on the liver. That's what it's going to do. So this is going to help your liver function optimally. Remember I told you your liver was your fat burning organ? This is going to make it function better. So that's kind of its main job, but it does have an enzyme in there that helps break down proteins as well. So you saw that blessed thistle helps with the breakdown of fat, while this one helps with the breakdown of proteins. So now we're talking digestive enzymes that break things into tiny little particles so that you can absorb them better and use your food better, right? Now, this one is super exciting. We all know the story of the 3 wise men and how they brought myrrh. And so This is the oil that kills bacteria and other microbes. You have to wonder why they brought it to baby Jesus. What was so, important about this particular product? It stimulates the immune system to make more white blood cells. It promotes better oral hygiene. It combats pain and swelling that causes headaches and joint aches. It can kill parasites. It slows the growth of cancer cells, and it improves digestion and can help with symptoms of IBS. So myrrh, you can just Google that. But I mean, that one stuck out to me in particular because when you go to buy that, that's really expensive to buy just in and of itself. And so we have these components in this tea. It also contains ginger, and we see that marketed with like gravel and ginger with echinacea, things to boost your immunity. And that's what it does. It's a potent antioxidant and a potent anti-inflammatory. It improves digestion. It helps you get over the common ailments of the common cold and flus. It also reduces menstrual cramps. Okay. And it just combats inflammation, in particular, the one related to osteoarthritis. So this is a good drink for that. And then marshmallow was the last one. There's lots of things that marshmallow does that is very similar to what the other things I listed, but I think for the most part, that's always included as a digestive aid. All right. Just it aids in repairing the gut lining. Your gut lining is 1 cell thick, super, super thin area in the body that when you get leaky gut, it's really hard to heal from that, but there's a hole or a tear there. And what happens is, you get these folds, particularly from bad food choices, and they start to wear through the lining of the gut. And so marshmallow can help actually repair that and heal your gut.